Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm just going to pause right there because that Strider is coming towards me, angry that I killed its brethren. And I don't want to die while I'm doing the intro. So we are in and around Meridian, and there's lots to do here, so we're doing all of it. Let's kill some Striders and then get back to it, okay?
Need them soon enough.
Oh hey, there's a little scan me thing. Greece is calling. So you know the drill with text data points. Pause if you want to read it. I'll see you on the other side. A lot of these data points are turning out to be ads, which is a really interesting cultural insight to the world before the fall. Oh heck, there's a metal flower here? Sure, why not? Let's find a metal flower. Accidentally did the fast travel, so where's... Oh, it's up there. Lovely. Okay, so I gotta find a way up. As I've mentioned several times, just in case this is your first video, the icons are usually not right on the metal flower, but they are at the correct height. So even if they're sideways, not in the right place, vertically they are a stalker sight. Yes. So now we need to find something yellow to climb. It looked promising, but it is not. At least I didn't think so, anyway. Let's go back and look at that. Oh yeah, that was the right place. What the heck are you doing all the way up here? And here's my metal flower.
Such strange artifacts.
Mark III, so it's ballad, sonnet-ish. Season of mists and mellow fruitfulness, close bosom friends of the maturing sun, conspiring with him how to load and bless with fruit the vines that round the thatch eaves run, to bend with apples the mossed cottage trees, and fill all fruit with ripeness to the core, to swell the ground and plump the hazel shells with a sweet kernel to set a budding more, and still more, later flowers for the bees, until they think warm days will never cease. Bees cease, not quite a rhyme, but, you know, I get what they were going for. Cool. Well, there's my rappel. Alright, got that metal flower. Looks like there's a corrupted zone over here. So you know how I mentioned triangles are a common imagery in this game? This is pretty triangular. Neat. Where are you sending me? You're sending me up here. Oh, at the Olin's excavation site. Which I will... Oh, there's the ancient vessel that I was trying to get to way earlier. Cool. Let's see what this quest here is. I'm just gonna craft a bunch of arrows before I go any further. There we go. Which probably took a bunch of my ridgewood, yeah.
Just an old thunderjaw that no one's defeated. It's about time.
What's that about a thunderjaw? An old thunderjaw that no one's defeated was the
Only the finest goods here. See for
Won't
yourself.
cost you a shard just to look.
the line he said. At least we didn't have to wait for the elevator before we could get on it. So many boxes all lying around.
God's peace has brought prosperity back to the sun.
What is this? This is like a temple of some sort? Oh, right. They're sun worshippers. Of course this is a temple. This is actually probably just like a giant clock. Or, given the four triangular points... Is it four? No, it's three. It's three triangular points sticking out. And there's a priest that wants my attention. Namman. Sure, aye.
Your Nora. I'm the mournful Namman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Namman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I like this guy's outlook on things.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Honor the fallen. So let's see. Sun Priest Namman wants to usher in a new era of reconciliation between tribes by helping 3 pilgrims. Each wishes to mourn loved ones lost during the Red Raids, but obstacles stand in the way. So where does this send me? Here, here, and here. Actually, that's not bad. More than I want to do this episode, but not too difficult to do at all, actually. Alright, well, Solen, let's head to this mission and see what it gives me.
Buy something today?
Sometimes a body needs to rest. Just wish I could do it more.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Ahsis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
That's ominous. I guess this is the Hunter's Lodge. And that is a Thunderjaw. That is strung from the ceiling.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Well, that's cool. So I got 8 out of 15 half suns, 6 out of 15 full suns, and 3 out of 15 blazing suns. I could probably return to some of the earlier ones and get blazing suns more easily, but don't want to backtrack like that right now. It says I have inventory. Oh yeah, Charger Heart. There we go. And skills, yeah. Alright, well, let's do the hunting for, not that one. Hunting for the Lodge. There we go. That's the one. Let's talk to Ahsis and find a hawk, as it were. Maybe this was the wrong set of stairs to climb up. Yep, and it's telling me to go back down here. Oh, there's a scan me thing in the store. Bylaws of the Lodge. There we go. A book of parchment bound in leather with glyphs printed in machine oil. You know the drill. Pause if you want to read it. Here's part number 1. Here's the second part. Third part. Fourth part. Fifth part. Sixth part. And final part. See you on the other side. Alright, well that is some dry reading there, but it's the basic rules of the lodge. Basic sense makes it's pretty straightforward if you read it. It's just put in writing. Alright, so let's follow the little guide thingy here. Since I went up the wrong stairs last time. I was on the other side of this door. But while I'm here, I'm going to explore a little bit, make sure I get everything. That is a heck of a view. That is amazing. There's another little scan me thing. It's right here. Record of Red Maw 1. Alright. Oh boy, another long one. So, here's number 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. And final. You know the drill? See you on the other... pause if you want to read it. I'll see you on the other side of this one. Legendary creature indeed. With quite a death toll. They're definitely building up Red Maw. There's another little scan me thing. This is probably another long read. Yep. So here's part number 1. Part number 2. Part number 3. Part number 4 and final. See you on the other side. Well, that's some definite legendary tales there. I imagine this building has lots of reading in it. Alright, so I'm supposed to talk... This is Ahsis here. Okay.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Ligan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sunhawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talanah is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
He's a douche.
Good day.
Can't stop thinking about your sister and
You're Talanah? Ahsis said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
Interesting. Also, she looks cool.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Ahsis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Ahsis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Ligan, the man at the door?
Ligan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Ahsis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Ahsis boil.
Glad to hear she feels the same way about Ahsis as I do. Alright. Well... I am going to call an end to the episode there. You know the drill, click over there, and we're going to go hunting because Ahsis bugs me. I know he's supposed to, but he bugs me. Alright, see you then.